Let's talk about something that sounds very good on paper but rarely works in real life. Balance. Yes. Hi, my name is Judith and I'm a psychologist and a well-being coach. I work with high-performing leaders and executives. I help them identify and fix their well-being gaps to improve the quality of their life. If you'd like to work personally with me through my executive well-being partnership, then you can apply using the link provided in the description below. So let's get into this video. The concept balance is a very interesting concept. A concept a lot of people like to talk about, but in theory, yes, sounds fine, but practical, how is it? Everyone says find balance, but what does that even mean? When your dream is huge and your schedule is packed, what does balance mean? When you're building something meaningful with very limited time, you have a sense of urgency, you have to get a lot of things done. You're trying to build, at the same time build a family, at the same time take care of loved ones. And the things you're building have high stakes to them. At the same time, you have a lot of ambition that you need to fulfill. Where is the balance going to be? There's this lie of 50-50. So you allocate 50% to your work, another 50% to personal life, or the lie of balance as having it be equal time. But that's not true. You can't achieve balance by allocating time. It's more about understanding where you currently are in your life and align your presence, your focused presence, to what's most needed. At some time in your life, you need rest. At some time in your life, you need to be very focused on work, right? At some time in your life, maybe for 6 weeks, you need to be completely focused on divided attention. At other times, you need to manage relationships. For example, you have a child on the way, and what that requires of you is your presence, okay? In that moment, what cannot take priority? It's about knowing when priority should be allocated to what aspect of your life. And let's remember something. Balance is not about perfection. It's more about rhythm. Yes, because rhythm is what is sustainable. Rhythm is what allows you to be able to reconnect. It's what allows you to be able to flow without feeling guilty. It's what allows you to be able to focus entirely on an aspect of your life that your life requires that you pay attention the most to without feeling guilty. Rhythm helps you to know when to push and when to pull. Rhythm helps you to know when to pause, when to rest, when to recover, when to create, when to come back and know this is the season for production. Your big dreams are not the problem. The fact that we are high achievers, the fact that we always want more, the fact that we are always hungry is not the problem. It's how we go about achieving those dreams. Do we organize our lives in a way where the dream does not consume us? Or we let the dream dictate what kind of life it is we're able to lead? If we're even able to lead quality lives. If we let it consume us as individuals. If you want to know the answer to this, you need to ask yourself this question. Am I building my future, or am I simply abandoning myself for my future? Am I building a future, or am I simply abandoning myself for a dream? Pay attention to presence over performance. You don't need to do everything. You don't need to be everywhere. But you need to be in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. You need to identify what's the most important thing for you and be fully present for those things. You need one moment of true connection, true presence for your work, for your relationships, for yourself, rather than pockets here and there where your presence isn't even there, your focus isn't even there, and you're not able to give the quality of your focus and attention. Sometimes we say we want balance, we want to make sure we're able to touch on every aspect of our lives, but what we really want is wholeness. We don't just want to be able to get a lot of things done. We want to make sure we get the right things done and the best way possible so we can live a holistic life. And that's really and truly why we are doing all of this, why we seek work-life balance, work-life integration. But the truth is, work-life balance is a myth. Let us accept that. And now, step back, accept our limits, accept those limitations that we have, and then be intentional about building the dream life. Don't just build the empire. Be intentional about what that's going to entail, what that's going to require of you. Sometimes you might need 80% of your life focused on work. Another time it might be 80% of your life focused on your family. Whatever that looks like, you have to prioritize and then give your presence and the best attention to the right things at the right time. So let's have our key takeaways. So our key takeaways: you don't have equal splits. 50-50 is a myth. 20-20-20 in 5 places, over 100 is still a myth. 25 in 4 places is a myth. The goal is not productivity at all time. The goal is to have quality presence. You want wholeness more than just balance. You don't want to just have pockets of you getting some things done. You want to have a life that is able to revolve around everything that you truly care about in the right proportions and giving them the right attention in the right seasons as well. Always remember that the Thrive Plan is a safe space for leaders to be able to be themselves without needing to always be perfect. See you in the next video. Bye.